Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out some new products that I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale and other products that I wanted to test out that I've heard good things about. So I just have a couple of things here. They're not necessarily like new products I have just launched, but these are new products to me that I have never tried before. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started so this video is not crazy long. But the first thing I wanted to try out was the Milani Supercharge Dewy Primer. And I've seen Juicy Jazz talk about this primer a lot. So I really wanted to try it out for myself and see if I would like it. Usually, like when I first started makeup or like using makeup, my skin was very, I would say, oily. But as I've gone older and I've actually started to try and take better care of my skin, I've noticed that my skin is sometimes a bit dry. Sometimes it could be a bit oily in certain places. So I would say I have like combination skin. So not necessarily dry, but not necessarily super oily either. It's definitely kind of improved over the last couple years. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my face. It says ginseng plus citrus extracts are in this product. And it's supposed to be giving you a dewy, luminous finish. So hopefully it's not too crazy where the point makes me look kind of oily, but I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Ooh, it has a citrusy scent to it. It actually smells really good. I kind of like this. I'm sorry if the lighting changes. The sun keeps going in and out from behind the clouds, so I'm sorry if the lighting doesn't look best. I am still trying to work on my setup, but yeah, so that feels really good on the skin. I'm just gonna let that absorb for like a little bit. So the next product I have is the Supercharge Revitalizing Facial Mist, and she's talked about this product as well, and I haven't tried it. I've been wanting to try it, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty much like the primer, but in the mist form. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this as well. Ooh, it's a nice mister. Ooh, and it has like the citrusy scent as well. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of product. Okay, so I went ahead and sprayed my face with that mist. And my face is definitely looking pretty dewy, I feel like. And I'm gonna go ahead and let this set for a little bit. And then move on to foundation. Oh my god, I definitely got it all over my hair. In the meantime, while I let this set into my skin, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. Same thing I've been using is the Precisely My Brow from Benefit, but I'm not gonna show that because you guys have seen me do it many times. Okay, I'm back and I've done my brows. They look a bit crazy. Definitely need to get them done. They're just looking very bushy and a little bit crazy. I'm gonna go in with foundation, and I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation, and this is in the shade 150C. And I actually had someone help me from Sephora to kind of help me match my shade, mainly because I'm really bad at picking my shades, and I was like, you know what, let me just have someone help me instead of me struggling to go and like going through all the swatches to find the shade that would work for me. So yeah, I had someone do that that skin testing with the machine on the phone. I don't know, but yeah, the girl says this is what would match me best, so hopefully she was right, because oops, hopefully she was right, because I'm really bad at testing foundations. But yeah, it sounds pretty liquidy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up. I like the applicator. It's a big like doe foot applicator. Very different to a pump, but I think I like it. So I'm just gonna apply a couple of streaks. I'm going to start off with one side of my face and see if this actually matches, because if it doesn't, I'm definitely going to have to go ahead and return this. I don't know. I feel like this is a bit light, but at the same time, I feel like it might be a bit too light. I don't know, because it looks, I feel like on camera it looks way lighter because of like the lights that I have, but in person it doesn't look as light. And I'm not sure if this is like an oxidizing foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish applying this on my face. First impression of it, I think I like it. I mean, I do have like textured skin, so it's not gonna be like a flawless, it's not gonna look completely flawless on my skin, but I feel like I do kind of like this. It's not like a full coverage. Yeah, it says foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. So it's not supposed to be like a full coverage foundation, but it's definitely buildable. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face and kind of build this up a little bit and see how I like it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I feel like it's a pretty okay match. Definitely looks way brighter on camera than in person. I feel like in person it doesn't look too light for me. I'm not sure if I'm liking how it's settling on my skin. Like, I feel like, I don't know if it's like the base products that I use or like it's the foundation, but I just feel like you could see it kind of settling into like my pores, and it doesn't, I don't know. I just don't know if I like the way it looks on my skin. But that can also be just my skin in general. Like I said, I do have kind of textured skin, so it's not like completely smooth. But I don't know if I like, I'm not sure yet if I like the way this looks or not. I mean, the coverage is pretty good. Definitely, like I said, buildable coverage. If you want something a little bit more fuller coverage, definitely this would not be it for you. I think the fact that it's a bit of a more buildable foundation is good. I don't like applying too much foundation on my face, but with this one, I feel like I would have to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it as it is now. And the next product I'm going to go in with is the Milani Supercharge Brightening Under Eye Tint. And I got mine in the shade 120 Peach. They only had like 3 shades from what I saw online. But I really wanted to test this product out because I do have very prominent dark under eyes, like right here, like going towards like my inner corners. And I don't know if it's just my under eyes that are just that color, if I'm not getting enough sleep, or it's just genetics. Like, my mom doesn't really have like super dark under eyes, so I don't know. The darkness of my under eyes is always peeking through my concealer, so I'm trying to figure out a way where I can kind of cancel that out without having to cake on a ton of concealer, because I do notice that if I put on too much product under my eyes, it will almost kind of look a bit dry, which I kind of try to avoid because I don't like when my under eyes look super dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. I think I'm just gonna apply it on the back of my hand like a little bit and see how this looks, and I'll apply it with my sponge. And it says you can use this underneath concealer or on its own, but I'm using it on top of my foundation before I apply concealer. I don't really know if that did anything. Maybe I should just apply it on my skin. I feel like this did kind of help cancel out a little bit of the darkness under my eyes, but I'm still not at like 100%. Like, I don't feel like it 100% covered the darkness up. But now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I have the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, and I have mine in the shade Beige. And I feel like this is gonna be a bit darker than my foundation, so we'll see how this will work. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a drop of this on the back of my hand. Or not a drop of this, pump of this. So I took my sponge to apply the concealer, and I don't know what it is, if it's that extra product I use, the brightening under eye tint, or if it's the foundation, or it's just the concealer with the products that I'm using, but it almost made my under eyes look pretty dry, and it's definitely creasing. I mean, looking at myself in the mirror, like straight on, I feel like you could definitely still kind of see the darkness of my under eyes, but if I look on the camera, like I don't see them. So I don't know if it's just the lighting that I'm in right now and it's making it look like I could still see my under eye darkness, but looking at the camera, like it looks pretty well covered. I think I like this concealer. I just don't like that fact. I don't know if I like the fact that it's like a pump, because I feel like it's a little bit harder to apply with the pump, since I have to put it on the back of my hand and then use my sponge to apply it. Since, I don't know, I just like the fact that most concealers have like a doe foot applicator, so it's a bit easier to just apply in the areas you want to without having to put it on the back of your hand or directly on the sponge, and have that be the way you do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and the setting powder I'm gonna be using today is the Always an Optimist setting powder in the shade Light from Rare Beauty. And I really wanted to try this out. Definitely have heard good things about it. I haven't tried really any of her complexion products before, so I really wanted to give this a try. And it's really cute, like minimal packaging. I don't know if you guys can see. It's very minimal, very simple, and I really kind of like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Tap some powder onto the lid. Let's see how this applies. I'm just going to take my sponge again. I'm going to start under my eyes. And I'm just using whatever powder is left to kind of go over the rest of my face. Okay, so now I think I'm done with like my complexion, and I'm gonna go ahead and move into eyes. I'm just gonna use the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism eyeshadow palette, and I did do like a review on this in my previous video. If you guys want to check it out, I can put it I can link it down below. But yeah, I went ahead and tested this collection out, and I really like the palette. I'm just gonna do simple eyes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get this done, and I'll be right back to move on to some new goodies. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is blush, and I'm gonna go in and ahead and try the Be Bella Cosmetics on the Prowl blush duo. I think that's what it says. I can't on the Prowl. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's super cute, and I did pick up the bundle like collection for this brand, and I've never tried this brand before. It's called Be Bellas. I'm assuming it's like Be Beautiful in Spanish, but I've never tried anything from this brand. I'm super excited to try out the blush. Look at the shades in here. They're so pretty. They're more pinky of what I usually go for, but I think I'm gonna like it. And I'm just gonna take my big fluffy blush brush, and I'm gonna go in the shade Dubious, which is this like soft pink one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on my cheeks. Wow. Okay, so far I do like the blush. It's definitely pigmented. Definitely like more of like a buildable formula. It doesn't like, I don't know, I feel like this is a nice buildable formula. I don't like blush. Well, I mean, it's not that I don't like blush when it's like super pigmented right off the bat. But I feel like when it's blush that you can build up, it's a lot easier to control instead of, you know, putting a lot on off the bat. But yeah, I really like the color. It's really pretty, really like pinky, like blushy color. I don't know, it's just really pretty, and I think I like the formula so far. There's not any like kick up in the pan, so I really like it so far. And I don't think I'm gonna go in with any highlighters since my face already looks pretty dewy. I like setting my face before I apply mascara just to be sure that there's no transferring when I close my eyes from spraying my face. But the setting spray I'm going to be using is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is actually the first product I have ever tried, or I'm going to try, from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a bit more of like a high-end brand, so it is a bit pricier. I believe this is like a mini of the original. I'm not sure, but I was like, you know what, I don't need like a big full size of it. I'm just trying to test it out and see if I even like it, so I just bought the mini. But it's pretty decent. Like, I think this is a mini actually, I don't know, let me double check. Yeah, so I did get the mini. Okay, I just wanted to be sure because this is a pretty big bottle for a mini. But yeah, this is the Airbrush Setting Spray. And I really wanted to test this out because a lot of people say it's really good. And this is the first product I've ever tried from Charlotte Tilbury. So we'll see how I like it. But let me go ahead and... Ooh. It has like a light perfumey scent. It's not strong. It's not really a lingering scent. But as soon as you apply it, you can smell it. But I don't feel like it'll linger. But let me go ahead and set my face. Okay, for the lashes, I do have this primer and mascara from Pacifica. It's a vegan collagen lash serum primer. And then I have the Fluffy Lash mascara. This packaging is super cute. So this is the primer on this side. And then this is the mascara on this side. So they have like alternating colors, but it's really cute packaging. It's like, I don't know if this is necessarily glass. It kind of feels like glass, but it's really nice packaging for like a mascara and a lash serum. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and then apply the primer and then the mascara and see how it makes my lashes look. I've only ever used like one mascara primer, and I don't even know what brand it was from. But I don't typically like use it every time I do my makeup. So let me go ahead and apply the lash serum first. I haven't even looked at the wand yet. Ooh, it's a nice fluffy wand. Not too big. And it's white. It doesn't really come off white on the lashes, just a little bit, but so far. Okay, now you can see it's a little bit more white the more you apply. Okay, now I'm gonna let that set for a minute and then come back and do the mascara. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the mascara. And this is just a traditional black mascara. But the wand is very different. I've never seen a wand like this before. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of like curved that way a little bit. I've never used a wand like this before, so let's see. Okay, so the wand was a little weird. I'm not sure if I like the wand. It's definitely easy to do the like top lashes, but when you're doing the bottom, it's a little bit hard because of the shape of the wand. But I feel like I do like the way my lashes look. So the last thing I'm going to do is lips, and it's from the On the Prowl collection. And I have the lip liner in the shade Don't Tempt Me. And then I have the lip gloss in the shade It's a Habit. And they are really pretty colors. I don't know how dark this is going to be, but this is a wooden, let me show you guys. This is a wooden lip pencil. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips first. Okay, I do like that so far. It's very creamy. And now I'm going to apply the lip gloss on top. And this is what the shade looks like. It's really pretty, like nudish orange. Ooh, it smells really sweet. It smells good. It says it's a lip gloss, but this looks kind of like a liquid lipstick. Oh no. Definitely a lip gloss. Okay, I like this color. I feel like this is like very fall, but I like it. And I don't know, the texture of the lip gloss in like the on the applicator looked really like moussey, almost like a liquid lipstick, but applying it, it feels like a lip gloss. I don't know if it dries down like a liquid lipstick, but so far it's very shiny on the lips. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly go over like the products and see if they are products I'm gonna be reusing or products that I'm gonna try and test out a little bit more because I didn't like them. But first product I used was the primer. I feel like I do like this. It does obviously give my skin a lot of dew and it makes it look very moisturized. So I'm going to continue using this and see if I notice any difference with my other foundations, or if it, you know, how it works with my skin and my other products that I like to use. For the mist, I feel like this is good, but if you're going to be using the primer, I don't feel like the mist is necessary. So I mean, I'm just gonna use it just to use it up, but I don't think this is gonna be like a repurchase for me. I feel like I'm gonna be good with just the primer itself. The next product is the foundation. For the foundation, I don't know if this is necessarily my shade. Definitely looks much better in person than on camera, I feel like. But I don't know if it's like the primer that I used or because I used the mist, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it's just kind of sitting on top of my skin and not really blending into my skin. Like, I don't know, I feel like it just looks a bit dry. I feel like my face looks a bit dry. And that was even before I applied the setting spray. Like I just felt like my face looked a little bit dry, and I don't think it's the primer since it's supposed to be like a dewier primer, but I think it might be the foundation. Definitely gonna continue using it. I think this shade is okay for me. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm loving it right now, but I'll continue using it to see. Now for the under eye brightening tint, I don't know if I like this. I feel like adding this and then the concealer made my under eyes look very dry. Like you can't see it on camera. Maybe you might. Maybe if I zoom you guys in a little bit. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see, but I feel like my under eye looks really, really dry. I feel like my under eyes look really, really dry, and I feel like that's just because I applied this and then the concealer. So yeah, I don't know if I like this. This might be just a better product on its own and with nothing else, but I don't know if I like this for it to be used with makeup. The concealer so far I think works really well. I would have to try it out maybe without that other product just to see how I actually like the concealer itself. It's definitely a little bit darker than the foundation, but I think that's okay. I don't feel like it made the foundation look any darker. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying this out. So far I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this or not just because of the brightening tint. I definitely don't feel like that's gonna be working for me, but so far the concealer may work. For the blush, I did like the blush. The blush is very pigmented, very buildable, but it's a very pretty like color, and also very pretty. Like I feel like it looks really nice on my skin. And I mean, my cheeks are already always really pink, and I don't know if that's just because that's the way they are or if I have like rosacea on my cheeks. But yeah, I really like the color so far that I used, and I'm definitely going to be possibly trying out more from this brand since I haven't tried them before. For the setting powder from Rare Beauty, I have to try this out again. I don't know if I like it with whether it be the foundation or I don't know. I feel like my skin just looks so dry. Like I feel like everything's kind of just looking dry, and definitely the products are settling to my like fine lines. Like I don't know, it just doesn't look how I would want it to. So I'm gonna have to try this out again and see if I like it with maybe a different foundation, or if I use different products on my base to start off with, then maybe it would look a little bit better. But so far I'm not really sure how I'm liking that. For the setting powder from Charlotte Tilbury, definitely setting powders are a thing. Like I feel like my skin looks pretty set, but definitely I'm not sure just because I'm not really happy with my base, as I keep saying. But yeah, I'm gonna keep testing this out and see if I like with any other products. For the primer and the mascara, the lash primer and the mascara, I feel like I do like. Definitely, I don't feel like it's a necessary thing, especially if you already have like naturally curly lashes, or if you curl your lashes. I don't feel like you technically need the primer. I do like the mascara so far, but the primer I'm gonna keep using as well just to see how I like it, if it actually makes a difference for my lashes. But so far I do like the way they look. And then for the lip products, the lip liner is really, really nice. It's a wood lip liner, but it doesn't feel like harsh on the lips. It's actually really creamy, and I don't know if that's just because I already had like a lip oil on my lips from before I started filming, or it's just really creamy. But I'm definitely gonna keep using it. And I do like the lip gloss. Like I said, the texture on the wand looked kind of moussey, almost like a liquid lipstick, but when you apply it on the lips, it's very like just smooth and sleek, and it's very glossy on the lips. This is definitely more of like a fall color or a color I would wear during the fall, but I really like the way it looks, and so far I really like the lip product. And I think that was it for everything that I used today. I think so far I liked majority of the products, but I need to figure out a different way to do my like my face products, like my foundation, like the primer that I need to use. But yeah, I think I liked the majority of the products that I used, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It might be a little bit long just because I keep like talking, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe down below. If you've tried any of these products, please let me know how you use them and how they work on your skin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will go ahead and see you in my next one. Bye!